Hey, 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 everybody. How are all of you doing tonight? I need to save up for some new cameras, I tell you. I switched out my old camera. It's over there. Maybe I should switch out that one. I don't know. I might be my new glasses, but I look a little blurry. David Villa, mi amigo. Happy Cinco de Mayo to all our Latino friends. Um, Mike, good seeing you. David, always good seeing you. Bill and Wayne Nugget Brain Peterson is finally back in the audience as of lately. Good seeing you, Wayne. That's right. Hit the thumbs up, Mr. Heath. How you doing? All the way from the beautiful part of New York. How you doing? Larry, good to see you. Charts, JP Lunds and more. Good seeing you, brother. I hope you had a great term down at Thermal City over the weekend. Hello. Um, First off, I do have a mail call from Panning It Back. I mean, Digging It Back, our friend Charlie. He has a really fun live show on Saturday nights, often around the same time as my friend JP's bars going live, and they they share each other's links, redirects throughout the show, bounce back and forth. And Charlie also hosts a really fun show in the morning with FLT Thunder. Our friend Rob, what's going on here? Bill, my bucket lady, lovely buckets, the one you made for Calvin, for Mama Bird and Gentleman Prospector. That was awesome. Um, Going to either the Croissant or Thermal City in September. Which would you recommend? Well, the Croissant mine for sure if you're going to North Georgia. The owners there are awesome people. They have a nice panning area, machines, high bankers, trommels, all kinds of cool equipment, and they have the only active stamp mill in northern Georgia, if not all of Georgia now. Um, but you know, Thermal City's in North Carolina. It's a great place, and you can camp at Thermal City, where Croissant Mine in Dahlonega, Georgia. I don't believe they have camping there. I'd have to get them on the show if they're not too busy sometime. I would go to both of them. I would swing by um, Thermal City, take a drive up to Vane Mountain, and see the new caretakers, James and Sam Tuckerly, and great people. They're Buckeye members that are now the caretakers down at Thermal or at Vane Mountain. And right down the road is Thermal City. Um, Thermal City. has a lot to offer. Ask JP's Lawns and more. He goes there a lot. Chris on mine, I've been there with Mike from iPan for Gold.com. Unfortunately, Mike doesn't sell Paydirt anymore, but it was great Paydirt. Um, and Mike's a great guy, and the owners were absolutely fabulous people. I would say do both. I can't pick one over the other. They're two different experiences, and you can rent a cabin, you can gem mine, you can pan, you can high bank and dredge. I don't know if they rent dredges though, but I think they rent high bankers. But they have two trommels, might be three trommels. You could get a scoop full of material and run their trommels. It's really, I like both of them. It's a hard question, Bill. Thomas Folks, good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see all of you. Heath, Bill, Thomas, JP, David Villa, Angelia. I'm sure I butchered that. Alaska. Rock Butcher, how you doing, Jim? There he is. Alaska Gold Hunter. I had to do no on the survey. My left bicep tendon ruptured, had surgery, and now I have to baby it. Oh man, Justin, I hope you heal up well. I see Bucket Lady has great buckets. You could see them um, with Gentleman Prospector and Mama Bird. Now you could Calvin from the Modern Michigan Prospector has one. Jason the Mason, the Flower Gold Wizard, has one. Does absolutely fabulous art. All her information is in her description or on her about page on her channel. Good stuff. I need to call her sometime when I have time. That's for sure. Robert, Rocky Mountain Life Prospecting, please do me a favor if you're listening while you're on the road plowing. Be careful. Moons over Miami was the first in the live chat. If you're still here, hello, hello, hello. First off, I would love it if our family out there, every finger and palm of the treasure fam hand, would say some prayers. Um, one for our friend and musician, the creator of JP's Bar, Flash Bash, a lot of other songs. Music Man Mark Miller, you know him as Mark's Asylum, I believe his handle is. Uh, he's not doing. He's had some major health issues. I believe he's still in the hospital. Uh, I just heard some people asking for prayers for him, and I reached out to a fellow friend of ours and inquired and got caught up to speed. He could really use our thoughts and prayers, positive thoughts and prayers, along with my good friend Chad, the other half of Ohio Metal Maven, is stage 4 cancer. And from what I understand from Nicole, he's been given only a few more months. So please keep him in your prayers, along with still my very good friend, my very good friend and prospecting buddy, Bobby DePotty. Uh, you might have remember when he died. I have a little of him to take dredging with me and prospecting like I do Lynn. Uh, Bobby passed away earlier in the year. It's a great friend. I've known him for years, but his daughter and his wife should still be lifted up in your thoughts and prayers. Thank you, Jennifer. I do personally believe in the power of prayer. I've seen too much not to in my ripe young age. Sorry, choked on my words for a second. But there was someone else. Oh, yeah. I cannot forget this man. He's a good friend of mine. The mineral mammal. Um, the mineral mammal jelly bear prospecting. If you remember, Jelly Bear had a heart attack while we were on the stream in the state park or state forest, Morgan Monroe. After we left the Gold Show in Indiana, he's doing much better, but still. Where'd my locks go? They went bye-bye. I'm not growing my hair anymore for wigs for kids. And I went from being a foreman to being a superintendent. My workload has really increased hour wise and pushing pencils on paper instead of using a pencil on wood. But I finished a hospital wing down in Urbana, and I moved to another job site. Here I I could share with you a little of that. Um, Here's the job I'm working at now. It's a huge soybean facility in Upper Sandusky, Ohio. It has music to it, but I don't want to get any type of copyright strike on it. But there's about 5:30 in the morning. We're getting ready to pour concrete, Um, on that right there, it's a separation tank. These guys are from Amcrete out of Mansfield, Ohio, a good group of guys. And this is a real technical pour. A lot of the big shots for Louis Dreyfus Corporation and the other company have been really worried about it because the one in Canada failed, the one in Kentucky failed, and two others. They've been a real pain in the butt. Um, but it's this wall here has an opening about a foot by the width of the pit where water goes under it. Then there's another one going in this area over here, which is like 7 feet high, and the water spills over it. It separates oils from water, and then from the last chamber, it goes into a pond. And it's really critical that it don't leak, but it's a huge facility. You could just see a fraction of it here. I did a live stream from it not too long ago, but I'm the superintendent of the concrete project in the broiler house. I have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven concrete jobs to oversee and a boiler house. Right now, we're not doing nothing in the boiler house because the pipe fitters are in there now. Uh, but we'll be building another huge portion of that next to it. You should see the funny papers. But Terry Marshall in the house. But that's what I'm doing now. There's people from all over the country working on this job site. There's numerous um, construction companies there, and I've been working quite a bit of overtime. I'm just thankful I've been able to get out on the stream already this season. And they're not the ones that poured it. Totally different company poured it. You have to realize one's in Canada. I think it's Louis Dreyfus Company. They're all across the country. And this is the first time that Amcrete did the pit. And so far, so good. I know the bottom seals aren't failing. Uh, and I'm really sure the ties won't fail because they're water stop ties. And I know there's some lawsuits and stuff with the other pits. Totally different people doing them. He totally, totally. But I can see where I could see why you asked that. No, totally different crew. So kind of like a set of, yes, yes, Rock Butcher. That ain't my track record, Heath. That's other contractors, other cement contractors on other jobs. Our pour went very smooth. The concrete was consistent. The brake tests were good. The walls looked good. No rock pockets or anything. It looks good. The Mason in you asked that? Well, I know a Mason. We know a Mason that might show up who's actually worked on this job in the broiler house, and that's our friend Goat. Teresa, hello. We did tilt-up concrete warehouses with contaminated cement. Building were popping everywhere. Yeah, they have a lot of those in California. Over at the train yard, there's like 6 tracks that come into this facility, and there's one building that's it's tilt up concrete. We didn't work on that one, another company did, but there's lots of people there. The worst part is I have meetings every day. I mean, every day, every flipping day. I have to sit at a desk with a bunch of other guys and talk stuff. Like every day at 3 p.m., I have a meeting. On Mondays, we start off with a safety meeting at 7:15, a safety meeting with everybody with a prayer uh, to start the week. On Wednesdays, I have a meeting at 8 a.m. and 3 p.m. On Thursdays, I have a meeting at 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. And then on Friday, I have a 9:30 meeting with my office and the 3 o'clock meeting. Tomorrow I have the 8 o'clock. Then I have a 9 o'clock. Then I have a 10 o'clock, and then I have a 3. So I just hope they don't ask me and talk safety stuff. They already asked me, and I'm like, I've only been here 3 weeks. I'm not very comfortable yet with me standing in front of everybody and talking about safety. They're very stickler on safety, very, very much so. There's a lot of cranes going on uh, from all sizes. I think right now there's like a total of 8 cranes on the job in all different sizes. All different sizes. Some places, PA in the house. That's right, Larry. We didn't strip the walls for 4 days on this one, and they won't let us pour anything if it's below 40 degrees. So, um, Jake, how you doing? Good seeing you. So hopefully I'll be able to dredge this year. I want to make it down to Tom and Chris's outing, the Gold Camp outing down at Cottonwood Trails Gold Camp at the end of the month, but I'll only be there for a day. But I believe Angelia's gonna be there, and I think Jake's coming down. Looking forward to meeting him, and several people are coming down. I believe Calvin and Christy are coming down. People from all over. Should be a good time. I'd like to be able to get down there for one day at least. Is Jim in the house? Cottonwood Trails, are you in the house? But Bent Fork Prospecting should be at my house by this weekend. With the weather that's been going through, I don't know how it is by your house, Bill, on your side of the state. But on my side of the states, all the streams are pretty high and muddy. Um, I I wish I would have been able to get over to the Belleville Butler area in Richland County. Sunday, I was invited from Jeremy Cantor. He's another Ohio prospector. He invited me to the Possum Run Gold Camp, him and another fellow starting out. I believe it's like $10 a day for panning and camping. Um, and I plan on getting over there. I just really hope that I can make the time to do it. Do me a favor, hammer that thumbs up, share, bring some people in later on. I'll be giving away one of these. I'm sure it's one of these. And Heath, if you haven't got yours yet, uh, or Cassie hasn't got hers yet, I'll get a hold of Dave and let him know. I've been I've been really busy though, so I'm sorry. But he gives me a thumbs up, so I know he'll send it. Once I give him the address, it is out of my hands. No? Okay. Oh, I know the post office is kind of screwy though, but I know Dave, he has a lot on his plate with work and the Mac Cave, but I can remind him. I'll I'll have to note that down, Heath. But I know the last one got to you, took a while too. He'll get them out. I I hope you don't make a liar out of me. But he hasn't yet, I don't think. But they're a fun little toy and novelty. They do catch gold. Uh, but I'm not going to say it's a full on machine. it plugs into your USB. I've actually done it right here. I think I've done it during the live stream too. And I also have a sticker pack giveaway to give out here later on. What's Bill saying? Up and down here, cold, hot, wet, dry, repeat, Ohio, bipolar state. I hear you, Bill. I hear you. I hear you. Did I miss anybody? Trying not to. Trying not to. If I do, please forgive me. But this is kind of a mail call. I don't have a lot of mail, and yes, I opened it already because that's how I am. But it is from our friend Charlie over at Digging It Back. Right now, I know there's just a few of these out there. And Charlie, thank you very much for sending me one. And I hope you like what I sent you. I bet you it's going to be a flat bill, though. I should bend it. Banning it back. We brought him to the dark side, all us prospectors did. Bend that bill. I know, huh, Rob? But thank you very much, Charlie. My hair's a mess, but hey, it is what it is. I even have the hat. But yeah, fits good. Fits good. Isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah. Even gold, black gold. Love it. Love it. They were sent with other orders as keychain mat, but they are the same exact mat. They are the same riffle, just different colors. Same in Indiana, and it's rained all day. Back to chilly again. Yeah, it's 47 here. It was nice yesterday, and the rain didn't hit Upper Sandusky until 2-ish. Was drizzle, but the drive home it was raining pretty hard and cold right behind it. So Mr. Lodak, oh, you were responding to Heath? Gail! Rob Weigold had a pretty good season in Arizona. Could have probably been a little better with old Swiftwater. Uh, Josh, how you doing, Tough Cat? I saw the live stream. I missed the brawl though. I miss you guys putting that Karen or Kevin in his place, whatever it was. I missed it. I missed it. And I know you guys been out with Kristen a couple of times. Uh, Charlie needs to get some wild gold. He'll never be the same after he finds wild gold. Just look how he is with Paydirt. But it's cool seeing people get all stoked about God's treasure that he sprinkles on has Mother Nature distributes it out for us to find in the wild. It's 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 awesome. It's awesome. Don't get me wrong, Larry. I like detecting. I like finding what people lose. That's fun too. And I like relics. I like relics. I believe in dig everything. Everything. Dig it. If it's trash, throw it away in its proper area. If it's a trinket, jewelry, cool. If it's a coin, cool. If it's silver, even better. I've been fortunate enough to find some Wheaties, a large set, um, some. I think I think it was an Ike $50, so it wasn't silver. It was a clad, but I have found some silver rosies and silver quarters. But know what's funny, and this is why one reason why I'm gonna say what I say is because I've always found silver in these particular spots. At old houses, wherever there was a clothesline, I found silver. So now I always I hunt down where the clotheslines was, and I'll grid that out and go low and slow and try to have my coil kind of like spraying a car. You overlap your passes. So that's what I try and do with my coil. Low and slow, I drag it on the grass or the dirt. Uh, Low and slow. Alaskan assassin, how you doing, brother? Stacy in the house, all the way from Big Sky Country. It's good seeing you, but yeah, I'm really stoked. He just said there's something coming in the mail for you, Ed, and I think you'll like it. And I do, Charlie. I absolutely do. Totally do. Now, I thought about panning some dirt tonight, but my show's usually not like others. Not saying I don't like them or nothing, but I usually don't do panning during Tuesday night Ain't Out Live. So Calvin, I'll probably save that bag I won off you for another show, but we're about 40 minutes in. After we come back from my short potty break, because you know me, I run on coffee. So my bladder's old and I'll need to empty it. Hey, Bill, Gail is from northern Georgia. I'm sure she's been to the Chris on mine. There's also the consolidated mine too in Dahlonega. Yeah. Josh, you're the man. You're the man.
Thanks for the super chat.
Greatly appreciate it. Because I know I could make a few more bucks off of AdSense, but I know personally, like Jason, the quarter hoarder, great guy's been a great guest a couple of times on this show. Does a great live stream, but midstream ads, it's like, sorry, sorry, Jason, I love you, brother, but I'm out of here. And I know how much they irritate me. So that's why want to keep my Tuesday nights Hangout Lives ad free. I can't help the one at the beginning or the very end, if there's one at the very end, but I can control the midstream ads. So, what's this, Stacy? I don't remember that inbox, but sounds like Spider Mine when I shake it. Ooh. Does that have flash in your bed? When you send it to me, Stacy, don't put my channel name on it. Just put Ed Marvin. Just put Ed Marvin. Because I'll tell you, uh, there's bad people in the postal service, along with a lot of good people that do a hard job. Uh, and I have friends that are postal workers, but some people do get tempted when they see something like Gold Bay or something. I don't know if Dave from Gold Bay really broadcasts that it's from him. I haven't got anything from Gold Bay in probably a couple of years. Uh, but it's not, if you're sending out gold and stuff, it's not really good to kind of make it obvious in a way, you know. Excellent, excellent. Backroad Hillbilly, how you doing? Steven Fritz, good to see you. Nice, nice. I've heard a lot of stuff about the spider mine Paydirt all the way from Montana. Be nice. Oh, look at this. One of my brothers from Southwest Oregon, Damon. West Coast Gold Prospecting. How you doing? I'm doing really well. I've been very busy, brother. Very, very busy. Snowing. What? Yeah, I know the Rockies are getting some snow. Calvin, how you doing? And Mrs. MMP. Uh, I would take a trip to Dahlonega, Georgia, Bill. It wouldn't hurt. It's not too far of a drive from North Carolina. And go to the museum. It's the old courthouse. They have a beautiful, beautiful Dahlonega Mint collection of gold coins from the Dahlonega Mint. They have beautiful gold samples, really cool video. And if you're nice, they might even take you up where you could see the gold in the actual brick from the building itself. Museum for sure. Very good. Very good. Good call. But right downtown, there's also the Consolidated Mine. I've never been there, but I hear it's a really good tour. But Croissant Mine, if you're in Dahlonega, Croissant Mine is a must. The owners are really good people, and they have gold cubes, trommels, a panning area, and if you're lucky, they'll be running their stamp mill, and then the cons from the stamp mill slide down a well, it's kind of like a cement sluice, but it's not a sluice. What would I call it? Aqueduct, maybe? Down to the panning area. And they have an outside museum also with all kinds of cool old mining artifacts and equipment. It's really cool. It's really cool. Yeah, there is, huh, Gail? Beautiful gold in Georgia. Gold is some very beautiful gold with a high carat. I believe it's like 22, 23 carat. Very little impurities. And Croissant Mines, actually, it's a working mine there. And all the ore they bring out to you is goes through their stamp mill, if I'm right. I've got some boxes there of Paydirt before, and I've always been pretty happy with the gold that's come out of it. Hobo Rob in the house, how you doing? Good seeing you, brother. Good seeing you. But yeah, it's a beautiful museum. Almost to 500, about 108 left. Nice, nice panorama giveaway. This reminds me, Heavy Meadow Detective. Brother, I need to also heart this one too. Make sure you hammer those thumbs up on those super chats. Both Heavy Meadow Detective and Josh. Great guys. I hope to meet Josh one day when I meet Rob and Kristen and others again on the river. And hopefully, I'll get to see my brother Damon again on the river one day. So, I don't. What? What? Yeah. You're awesome, Josh. You're awesome. Oh, man.
Oh yeah, super chat. Thanks for the super chat.
Excellent. 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 You guys rock. You guys rock. What? Oh, yeah. Choo choo. Shoot, I think you all are gonna pay for this month's StreamYards. Yeah.
Thanks for the super chat. Oh yeah, super chat.
Tom, I see you in my live chat. This guy was a pleasure to meet at the Gold Show. This guy right here, he did the Gold Show good, took some walkarounds. I kind of wish we would have stayed around a little longer, but we got wet and we found gold, and and but it was a pleasure meeting you, Tom. And remember, Tom's gonna have a outing Cottonwood Trails at the end of the month. It should be a really good time. I know there's a lot of people getting excited about it. Brad, how you doing? I wish I could make it to the Yuba, Brad, but I can't with my job at this time. I had a good time on the with you guys on the show. I'm just glad it went smooth this time. The first time it was a train wreck. Yeah, everywhere around was flooded really bad. But know what? The streams and stuff that Morgan Monroe weren't high. They were running pretty much normal and they were clear. It was a good day, but it rained, of course, all day on us. And then the bad thing, Jelly Bear had the heart attack on us, but we got him some help and stuff. So, and he's still with us. Thank you, my heavenly Father. He's still with us. But it's going to be a really good time down at Cottonwood Trails Gold Camp for Midwest Gold Fever's outing. It's their first outing. Tom, it's a labor of love. Take it from me. I've thrown a couple of flash bashes, three flash bashes, and the first one was the Gathering of Golden Friends. I collaborated with East Coast Gold Prospectors on it. And the other three, it was me and Toledo Justin Dano. We worked on it. But that was pretty much my thing. And those were a blast. It's a labor of love, let me tell you that. And we had all kinds of great people um, come to it. It's just awesome. It's just awesome. Jelly is a great dude. Jelly Bear had a heart attack, but he's coming around. He's not quite back to normal yet, Colin, but he's getting there. Hopefully, we'll be digging with him before the end of the year. Hopefully. If not, I understand. Yeah, I did, Rob. Kind of for my work and I wouldn't mind growing it out, but it gets to be a pain in the butt. And with my job, I need to look a little more professional now. Yeah, for sure it is. I've done some barbecue contests, a beer testing contest, and some other events. It def a labor of love. Oh, so you're no stranger to putting on an event. That's cool. Um, yeah. One second, Mr. Lodak. I was talking about it earlier. I'm not going to say who I got my information from, but I reached out to a friend of the community. He's well known. I'll say that. But I reached out because I heard around people asking for prayers for our friend Mark. And I don't mind praying for someone and keeping them in my thoughts, but I'd like to know why so I could be a lot more specific when I'm talking to the man upstairs, and to his holy son. Um, Congestive heart failure, fluid in his legs so much he couldn't walk, and he had a heart attack while in the hospital. Uh, um, and that's all I know. The good news is no news is good news, kind of. And I haven't been updated with any other bad news on it, Mr. Lodak, and family and friends. So I take that as a good thing. It will sadden my heart to lose another friend. Um, but unfortunately, at my age, and the older I get, it seems like the more friends I lose. Doggone it. Oh, so yes, yes. We're pretty much on the hour. So, with this one question, what do you want? Do you want rockabilly or rock and roll? Rockabilly or rock and roll? Well, it's more rockabilly than bluegrass, Bill. Rock and roll, effing Slayer, Brian. 50s rocks. It's kind of like that. Rock and roll, rockabilly. Right now, I'm having a lot more rock than rockabilly. The Rolling Stones are great in concert. I've seen them live 4 times. Rockabilly, uh, rock and roll still has it, Jennifer. Yeah, Angelia says it's all good. It's all good. Well, it's only 2 minutes and 11 seconds, so you might just get both of them. Not back to back, but maybe we'll do a vote on which one's better. But it looks like the Rocks have it, so rock and roll it is. I'll be back in 2 minutes and 11 seconds, so please don't go away because we have some more coming up. Be right back.
Take a break, but don't go far. Gold fever's burning like a shooting star. Grab a snack, stretch it out. Still more stories to talk about. Shovels in the dirt, pickaxes high. Treasures waiting, reach for the sky. Tuesday night, Hangout Live, don't go away. We'll be back real soon, there's more to say. Legends of gold, secrets untold. The hunt's not over, there's more to unfold. From lost mines to rivers wide, prospectors digging side by side. Old time stories, brand new finds, gold and treasure, history shines. Shovels in the dirt, pickaxes high, treasures waiting, reach for the sky. Tuesday night, Hangout Live, don't go away. We'll be back real soon, there's more to say. Legends of gold, secrets untold. The hunt's not over, there's more to unfold.
Believe it or not, I was actually singing to that. Okay, let me know which one do you like better. Here's the rockabilly version.
Take a break, but don't go far. Gold fever's burning like a shooting star. Grab a snack, stuff gold without still more stress. Let 'em spit the talk I walk about. Shovels in the dirt, pickaxes high. Treasures waiting, reach for the sky. Tuesday night, Hangout Live, don't go away. We'll be back real soon, there's more to say. Legends of gold, secrets untold. Hunt's not over, there's more to unfold. From lost mines to rivers wide, prospectors digging side by side. Old time stories, brand new finds, gold and treasure, it's the richy high. So preach your time, shovels in the dirt, pickaxes high, treasures waiting, reach for the sky. Tuesday night, Hangout Live, don't go away. We'll be back real soon, there's more to say. Legends of gold, secrets untold. The hunt's not over, there's more to unfold. As Mother Sean LeBron has his finger on the hair behind, that's our gold.
I like both of them too, Jennifer. I like both of them too. Not quite enough time for a safety minute, but half a cancer stick and a tinkle. Everybody, I was talking about this book in the live stream. Wasn't my live stream, but maybe it was. Uh, this book is from an Indiana gold prospector, Chuck Lassiter. He's also the inventor of the hydro nozzle. Um, but it's all about finding gold uh, in glaciated parts of the country, in particular Indiana and a little bit of Ohio. And you could take everything from this book here and apply it to anywhere where you're dealing with glaciated gold. But it's pretty good, you know. There's some illustrations. There's a copper celt, actually, that was found in the copper culture areas. I believe that was actually found in Indiana. No, that was found in Ohio. A 28-pound copper seat mount kelp, kelp found in Ohio. Look at that. Just look at that. Man, that's a cool. I'd love to find some copper culture relics or some even float. Next time I'm up in like the UP, I'd love to go to the Ki, 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 Kinawa, however you say it. But there's some nice gold in there. Indiana gold right there, folks. Dredging and metal ducting throughout Indiana. There is no gold in Indiana, so none of you need to come here to look for it. But if you do, check out Cottonwood Trails Gold Camp. I'll send you the bill later, Jim. But it talks about where our gold comes from. No, Rock Butcher, you can't have it back because Rock Butcher is from like over here somewhere, if I remember right. But ours was pushed down by the glaciers, and it goes through a lot of detail. And I know during Tom's and Chris's live stream the other night, uh, they brought up the Tears River Valley, which was an ancient river that flowed north out of West Virginia through Ohio and cut over into Indiana and out. But the glaciers filled it up. But there are places where you could still tap into the ancient river gravels, and that's where you could find some really nice gold. Really nice gold. But this is easy reading. I would definitely give it 5 out of 5. Um, I enjoyed it. It's informative, easy to read, and you might still be able to get it from Chuck Lassiter. He was on Facebook, and I'm not sure if he's still making the hydro nozzles or not, but I wish I knew for sure if you could still get a hold of him. But if you can find this book, I'd pick it up. As I tell you, when it's cold and snowy out and you're stuck inside during the winter time, there's always something related to treasure hunting you could do. And I'll say it and I'll say it again. A big, huge chunk of prospecting and treasure hunting, detecting is research. Research. So, uh, Montana sapphires and the Queen of England's crown in the royal crowns. I made one, Hobo Rob. I made one from PVC and it works very well. Believe it or not, it works very well. Oh, and Jim, if you're still here, Scott is on a road trip. He's in Indiana now and he's headed your way down to Cottonwood Trails, Bent Fork prospecting before he comes up this way. He's kind of doing a zigzag all over. So, who's saying good night? Is it Bucket Lady saying good night or Rob saying good night? Either one. Good night. Thank you for hanging out. Uh, I greatly appreciate it. It is a great unit, Jim. Thank you, Bucket Lady. Appreciate you staying in. Oh, you just checked him in. So he's there already. Aha. Okay. Hey, Ed, should be finally setting up camp at Cottonwood Trails tonight. That was, oh, that was this morning. I don't carry my personal phone on me at work. It's in my truck and I don't really check it a lot, obviously, huh? Probably will stay till Friday. Excellent. Right on. Jim, do me a favor. Tell him right on. Uh, have a great time. I hope the water behaves for him. Bye, Gail. Thanks for being here. Catch me in the AM. Hello. Good seeing you. Mega dog in the house. Oh. I didn't realize that was Bent Fork. He just told me his name was Scott. Yeah, that's Bent Fork prospecting out of Georgia, Jim. So uh, I hope he finds some good Indiana gold, some awesome fossils, maybe some awesome garnets and other goodies. That'd be cool. So Mine's a 2-inch, but it was. You have to layer the glue at least back then when I made it on In the Shed with Ed a few years ago. Um, but it works good. I if I made it again, I do it little different, but it still works really well for what it is. So good night, Tom. I hear you. I wake up anywhere between 4 a.m. and 4:30 a.m. Poor guy. No, I'm just kidding, Jim. Just kidding. Let's see how the votes went. Out of 45 votes, 67 have made it to the river or stream or done some prospecting or detecting. 33% says they haven't been able to yet. So, very good. Megadog. Whoop. Uh, I just saw a video. Kristen. That was a cool package you sent Kristen, Megadog. Megadog's a great guy. Can't wait to meet him again on the river. But I have a few things up on the shelf, like that megalodon tooth was a gift from him. And this guy right here, I love this thing. Love that megalodon tooth too. I was talking about this in the live stream, and lo and behold, it showed up. But that sword in the Templar, it comes out, and there's a little groove up on the top of the coin. You slide it in, and that door right there will open, and the Holy Grail will be in it right there. It's pretty cool. It is cool. I like it. I better have a dolly pot. Well, I do have a little forge. I have a quick kiln forge. And I do have a mortar and pestle. And I have air hammer mortar and pestle too that was made on In the Shed with Ed back in the day. Sam! Woo! How you doing, Sam? Give your husband Jim a big hug for me, and have him give you an even bigger hug. Jim, your wife's a lot better looking than you. So, hey, what, what can I say? I love the both of you. Everybody, Bill, you're a GPAA member, aren't you? I believe as a GPAA member, you could stay camp at a LDMA camp once a year. But Sam and Jim, are the people I talked about who are Buckeye members, Buckeye family, who are now the caretakers and hosts at Vane Mountain. So, do I see Jeffrey in here from Outdoor Influencer, another great guy. Had the pleasure of meeting Jeffrey and Britt uh, down in Memphis or Nashville, Tennessee. They were out. They were looking for um, a missing person that they actually found that weekend after I left, but they found him. Well, I saw you went down to the South Carolina camp. I hear it's a nice camp, but I've never been there. I've been to Vane, I've been to Loud, I've been to the Blue Bucket and the Burnt River. But I don't ask me how you say it because I'll just mess it up. Wausia or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna pan your dirt tonight, Calvin. Um, I don't know. I guess I can make you guys, hey, you guys, you let me know because I'm kind of set up to do it, but you all let me know. I'll let you decide because after all, this is your show. Pan your pants off, pan it, and there. I know some spots in Washington, Rob, that has some cinnabar mines, and there's quite a bit of wild mercury in the area. Hippie explorer. I I I know, Wes. I know. I hope you and Thomas are well. Thank you for coming into my live chat. Greatly appreciate it, Wes. Keep up the music, man. I like it. Sorry I don't comment much in your live when I'm lurking. I'm usually multitasking. I appreciate that, Wes, but you honor me tonight. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, that's coming up PDQ. I'm sure Brian Wilder will be there. If he's still in the live chat, I'm sure he could confirm it. I know Heath is going to be there and a bunch of others. Uh, I really have to get back up to New England again. Yeah, I figured you'd be there. I think Thomas Pennyweight Folks is going to be back up there again too. Uh, that's going to be the same weekend as the Rendezvous. I need to talk to Aqua Donkey. I might be able to make it over there for a day. Jeffrey Button, good to see you. Yes, Thomas is going again. Excellent. Excellent. Joyce is going to be there with Jeffrey Button. Yeah. Nice. 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 Well, it looks like most of you are saying yes. 19 votes, 89% say yes, 11% say no. Well, looks like I'll take the last bit of the show to pan out some. I haven't heard from Angela for a while. I know she's really busy, but I I visit Rose's live stream on Rose Knows Treasure, Jeffrey, and I talk to her on Facebook or text her or stuff. She's still quite active. Angela is busy with life, my friend. But I miss their chemistry with Treasure Vixens. All right, let me set up this other camera. I had it set up before I shared my job site pictures, and that kind of messed things up for that. But let me get it up, and I'll share that. Ta-da! Throw that over here. You might have to look at my butt in the corner. I changed my camera. I changed my camera viewpoint so my hat won't get in the way anymore. Calvin, are you still here? I do need to get my phone I have set up here, my work phone, so I can see the live chat. And thank you all for smashing my goal for super chats tonight. Very appreciated. Very much so. Very much so. But you know what our friend Mike Pun says? Classification is the key to what? Have you guys gotten ads? Because on my company phone, I'm getting an ad. You guys better not, because I told them no ads. No ads. All right, Wes. Barb the Dirt Pirate in the house? Hi, Barb. How are you? I need to show that screen a little. I have a camera. Where is that? Right there. I'm pointing at it right there. But this is from our friend, the modern, the modern Michigan prospector, Calvin and Kristen. I hope I'm not. I hope it's the right name. Geez, she'd be mad at me if it isn't. But I'll blame it on my blondness. He's also the creator of Creek Drops, which now he has a website. And I think it's creekdrops.com or the Modern Michigan Prospectors. I don't know. If you're in here, Calvin, drop your link because you should be a moderator since you've been on the live show before. I might have to cut the bag. But it's a quarter gram from his 219 sub giveaway. Some cool rocks in there. Looks good. I like classifying wet for dust reasons and some other. Should put some creek drop in here. Yeah, I know. I have dirt in there and stuff from the last stuff I panned out. All rocks matters. All rocks matter. That's right. That's right. I need to put some more chlorine in here. Okay, this is plus 10s right there. Some nice quartz in there. Some of the stuff looks like what we have here in Ohio and Indiana. There's that. Don't fall. Then here's minus 10 plus 20. Uh-oh. Good thing I have other gold pans around. These are the Gold Catcher 2 pans from the Gold Prospectors Association of America. Besides the Pioneer pans, this one's a Pioneer pan. These are probably my favorite right here. And this would be like my second favorite. I also really like the Gold Claw and the Banjo Pan. I really like it, but I don't use it in the river. I use the Banjo Pan in my shed. I use it as a cleanup sluice underneath my underneath my blue bowl. I have black sands in some of my pans over there and other rocks and stuff. see, rocks there. Bunch of rocks, black sands. My Falcon, this is a great finish pan, the Falcon finish pan. It's a great finish pan. All right. So there's plus 20. I thought I saw a little flash in my pan. Here's minus 20. And that's about as far as I'm going to go with that. But first, I need to grab another big pan over here. Because that has concentrates already in it from last panning. So I'm going to throw those down in there. And we'll do the smalls first. And I don't want to be all Jeff Williams about this because I don't want to get wet. We're in my studio. We're in my house. You know, I have electronics close by and stuff. Maybe someday I'll swing you around and show you my studio. But I like to stratify it. And you've probably seen me before. I'll rock it back and forth. And that will bring some of the bigger pebbles towards here. You can see it like make a chevron. And then I let the water move out the lights about 3 times. Then I repeat. I'll use that rocking motion more when I have bigger stuff in there. True, but you know, the Chinese used to put ripples in their metal pans, Megadog. They used to hammer into them and create divots and stuff to help catch gold. You know, but you know, panning with a metal pan does help your panning, but you know, might as with the value of gold, you might as well use every little bit to your advantage to keep every little speck you can find. Because in my book, all gold matters. Can you guys hear me all right? I've used an old S-Wing pan and okay, very good. Audio is good. Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Megadog. Thank you, Joyce. The S-Wing pans actually have 3 ridges all the way around the pan. But, you know, back in the day, there were cavalry guys that would go and do some prospecting, and they'd actually use like pie pans and cast iron pans. You can pan just about with anything, really. I want to slow down. See, oh, I guess my bill gets in a little way if I look too far over, don't it? But nowhere near as bad as it was, huh? I'm slowing down a little bit now because I want to pay more attention to my ripples. Because I want to be able to see when I get a little flash in my pan. See, that way I can stratify it back down. But I'm a big advocate. I'm really big on safety pans, panning tubs. Always the safety pan in the wild, always. But I normally don't do a lot of panning when I'm out doing some small scale mining. I'll usually get down to about here, if that, if I'm just panning, and throw it in a bucket and do my cleanup out or clean up home. If I'm using high bankers and dredges, I'll do a clean out. I'll do a quick pan to see how I'm doing, and then the rest goes in buckets so I can do it in my own free time and take my time doing it, or use my switchback or my uh, gold buddy or cleanup buddy or my banjo pen, or my blue bowl, whatever I feel like. I have water tables. I have several tools, I should say. See, I got a little speck showing there. Travis, how you doing? Good seeing you. See, I'm seeing more gold showing up. But really, I have a pretty big tablespoon of material in there. So I think I'll bring it down a little more before I give her the tap tap patty whack and fan it back to see what I'm getting. But I know this, there's at least a quarter gram of gold in there. So look at that. Just look at that. I think I'll do it this way. Hey, Brian, is Adam going to be at the rendezvous? Hmm? Sneaking out. I don't think I'm going to take a lot of time trying to get the super clean. So what I'm going to do, I want to make sure I have a good clean bottle. I'm just going to snuffer that up, and that way I can clean it down more later. And a lot of times I'll do that anyway. I'll take the black sands and stuff, and then I can clean it out more later by emptying my snuffer bottle. Some fines in there too. sure there's still some in there. I about guarantee it. Yeah, I see some. You know, a lot of other great channels do a lot of panning on their shows. PA and Ranch and Benzo and Modern Michigan, even Travis and Stacy and Nick and the Red Dirt Nations. They put on some really good live streams too with some really good guests. They were a real great guest on Tuesday night Hangout Live too. But let's see what's in the plus 20s. I see some chunkies. I see some chunkies. Look at that. Some nice flakes there. Piece of quartz there. Nice, 4 nice pieces. That one looks, yeah, some oomph to it. I don't know if I'd go up my snuffer bottle. Oh yeah. Just look at it. Jeff Brew! Brewers prospecting in the house. I'll be surprised if there's anything in here, but you never know. You never know. You never know. Oh yeah. Yeah. Look at that. See it? Definitely a poker, but that's a picker. I can pick that up. Nice, Calvin. Thank you very much. Right. I don't think this has a real little opening on it, so heavy iron's coming. Yeah, out of here, Wes. Thank you for stopping by, Wes. Have a good night, folks. Got to run. Toodaloo. Toodles, Wes. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. one day, I'm going to meet him and Thomas on the river. One day too, I will meet the hippie on the river. And even though they're not here right now, they have some really good honey, really good treats, and they have a really nice website where you could buy their goodies. Do a little snuffer dump here. See what I got. I'm not gonna take the time to dry it because I don't have a little torch here and stuff. And I normally get my gold pretty clean, then I air dry it. Most of the time in this pan right here, I'll let it set out and air dry it. And I know people say, don't put your fingers in it, you'll add oils to it. I know. I'm panning some gold. Now that's a nice flash in the pan, isn't it? Or flash, can't say flash in your pan there, can I? But it is a nice flash in the pan. No, don't confuse me with Flash in the Pan's Paydirt, even though I've heard lots of good things about it. Some nice chunkies, a poker and some pokers and back up, reverse, a picker and a couple of pokers. Nice, Calvin. Thank you very much. I'll work on cleaning more of that later. The old Ray Rusa spinny pan. Nice. Nice. All right. Nice. It's good product, I have to say. It's environmental friendly. You can get in a spray bottle now. I put some in a spray bottle. It works really good on my vortex matting and my micro matting on my cleanup sluices. Makes it so you don't have to prime your cells with a brush. Thank you, Calvin, the modern Michigan prospector. I appreciate it. I'm going to head back over to my chair right here. Take care of this. Get back up there. Moto mining. How you doing? All right, I can take that down now. Boom. And let's do. I'm sorry, everybody, for the Prospector's Dream giveaway. I'd ask it for only to be residents of the United States, unless you're like someone like Travis that could have it mailed to like Stacy's and he pick it up when they hook up or something. That I could do. Um, But for my friends over at the Mac Cave, so they don't have a lot of expensive shipping for the United States only, I'm sorry, my friend Moto, but I'll be no hashtag, but you'll want to do it exactly as you see it. I'll be sharing it here in a second. Prospector's dream. Make sure you get that exclamation. I could spit on Nia Bay from my claim. Oh, really? Nice. Nice. Nice, Moto. Okay, it isn't registering. So let me do it again. It will get it, flipping spend $50 a month for this stuff. There we go. There we go. It's collecting it. It's collecting it. You can see the lights of Port Angeles, Nia, and Clay, uh, Clallam Bay from the island. Well, yeah, I know that. That part of the island. It's working. It's working now, Sam. Uh, yeah. From some parts of the island, right? Not from Sydney. And Barbara giving you a hard time, Bill. That's where the old people live in Sydney. That's where I sailed in from Anacortes, and that's where our ferry landed. It was in Sydney. Beautiful ride through the San Juan Islands. No gold out there. Yeah, yeah. I wasn't going to Vancouver Island to look for gold. I wish I was, but going to play in Victoria. All right, I'll give it a couple of minutes and then we'll go for it. It's 10 o'clock now. So I'm pretty much on schedule. I'm pretty much on schedule. 2 minutes on the clock. Countdown. Victoria, not Vancouver. Vancouver Island, Moto. Take the ferry to Sydney, then down to Victoria. At one time, Victoria was a fun town. That was way before I got married and would have a good time down there. I'm sure it is now. Shoot, I'm sure Anacortes is nothing how I last saw it, or all of Skagit Valley for that matter. No? Hmm. Pre-party, after-party link is in GPS. I can't do it just like it, Sammy, because they'll nail you with copyright infringement. Thomas 907 in the house. All right, all right, all right. There it is. As our friend Charlie would say, evidently I have a blue hand spade metal detecting digger coming in the mail too. Thanks, Charlie. Good luck, good luck, good luck. As Charlie would say, who's it going to be? Adventure prospecting, John. Yeah. John or Bonnie. Bonnie or John. Woo! And he's in the house. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You got that right. Yeah. John and Bonnie. From Adventure Prospecting, Wisconsin, right? Told me the other day in the chat. I always thought Michigan. So Minnesota. That's right. Minnesota. All right. Congratulations, John and Bonnie. Congratulations. Right on. Sweet. All right. We have another one coming up, everybody. Uh, for those who are still here, and here's what the sticker pack looks like. My typical card right there. I bought like 500 of them, so kind of stuck with those. But there's a couple of Year 8 Tuesday Night Hangout Live Year 8 stickers. You have the Modern Michigan Prospector sticker. Mega Dog 555, my friend from New York. Also, Looters 8, Frank from Canada. Then there's another 8-year sticker. Then our friend from New England, Jeffrey Button. Then one of my 6-year stickers with Toledo Jess in there. Then a little bitty head with a pan and hands in there. It's not collecting, is it? Doggone it. And Sam, I have yours up there. You'll be at Fossick, right? Because I'll be able to make it at least one day to Fossick. I like. There we go. It's counting now. I need sticker pack to do a giveaway for the table in the events. Well, I have one coming to you, but you said something about bringing it to Fossick. But if you want me to send it down to Vane Mountain, I can. Then this sticker was supposed to be only available if you were at Rose Nose Monkey Fest this year, but it was canceled. So now you get it through a sticker pack. And here's my newest sticker right there, the Flash in Your Pan sticker without the hands. Then you have one from my good friend Colin of Heavy Metal Detective, his detective badge. Then you have one from my friend Hobo Rob. I like how he added the dog to it. You know, Rob, I should have thought of that, huh? And then another Canadian friend of mine, Paul, from the Okanagan of British Columbia, hot dog digs. So that's what's up for grabs, my friends. And if I remember, I'll write something in there. Uh, Pardon my writing. My penmanship is terrible, like a doctor's, kind of looks like a doctor's prescription. But I'll give it 2 minutes and we're going to let her rip. Mia is the star of the show. Kind of like Adam's Petey, huh? Does Mia sniff gold? We are blessed, Moto. We are blessed. We are blessed. The community, you know, I would say about 90% of my friends are from this community right here. The hand. Gold prospectors, coin roll hunters, metal detectors, magnet fishers, bottle diggers, flea market hunters, fossil hunters, arrowhead hunters, mm, river hunting and mudlarking and it's all treasure and we're all part of the hand. Are you talking about Darcy Cooper, Moto? That man That man right there was the first prospector I watched on YouTube starting in '08. I I have a tribute to him I did live. It broke my heart when the man died. And what was great, Josh came in my live chat and messaged me on Facebook about it. All right, everybody. I could imagine. I was just talking to Polly on Messenger the other day. I'd like to meet that man on the river someday, along with Dan Hurd. Are you ready? Someone tell me ascend it. Adam will be in Bath. I figured. I figured. Thank you, Sam. Good luck, good luck, good luck, as our friend Charlie would say, from panning it back. Jeffrey Button. Congratulations, Jeffrey. I believe I have your address saved. If not, I think I have the envelope that you sent your stuff in. Congratulations, Jeffrey, my friend. Oh, congratulations, John and Bonnie. Um, Focus on my ugly face, camera. The joys of live streaming and live entertainment. I tell you, everybody. Next week on Tuesday night Hangout Live, I am having Matt, metal detectorist, from Ski Searcher, here on YouTube. He was a guest, a few years ago. Really good guy. Um, should be a really good show. And then coming up, um, I'm not sure about Andrew. We need to keep Andrew, Cancerman AUS, in our prayers too, because he's going through a lot right now. I need to check on him, see if he's up to uh, his an episode of modern gold mining methods. But if he's not, he's not. It is what it is, because, like I told you last time, I care more way about, even though I love the show, I love all of you, and I love doing this show. I don't want to stress Adam or Andrew out about having to perform and put on a good lesson of modern gold mining methods uh, for that series. If it ended on the last one he did, so be it. If he can do it, we'll do it. Sergeant, thank you, sir. Thank you, Tom, for joining us. But we'll see what happens there. I have some great guests lined up for June also. And then I go on a 3-month break from the show. But I will be doing premieres, Tuesday night Hangout Live flashbacks, some of my favorite shows throughout the year and past shows. So until next time, may you always have a flash in your pan. And you know what I like to say, because it does happen. I swear, it does happen. Maybe one day too, I'll meet you on the river. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for the super chats. Gail, Archaeology and Gold, Heavy Meadow Detective, the Modern Michigan Prospector, Midwest Gold Fever, Tomcat Josh, and was there 2 from Heavy Meadow, 2 from Tomcat? All of you, 2 from both of them. All of you are awesome. Oh, I need heart Toms. All of you are awesome. You hit my goal. Thank you. Over my goal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, it just shows my goal. Also, the top family members in chat: Tomcat Josh, Heavy Meadow Detective, the Modern Michigan Prospector, Midwest Gold Fever, Archaeology Gold, David Villa, Angelias, Heath, Dottie, Dodie. I know, Heath, I'm sorry. Whatever, I'm tired. Phil Marsh, Ohio Relic Hunter, Wayne Peterson, Mr. Lodak, Mike Andreessen, sorry, Mike, Hubba Rob, Brad H, Rocky Mountain Prospector, White Gold, Megadog, Bucket Lady, Joyce, Stacy, Alaskan Assassin, and so many other great members of the Flash in Your Pan family, the Flash Fam, and the Treasure Fam. Love you all. Until next time, I think this time's it. I think I'm out of here.
Tuesday night Hangout Live, we've had our fun. The battery was strong, the night's been won. Thanks for tuning in, we'll see you soon. Tuesday night Hangout Live is for all of you. FlashFam forever, we'll keep the fight. Catch us next time, let's keep
Night
it
comes
live.
real close. We're feeling great. FlashFam is together. Whenever it feels just right. The wonderful guests, good times, and so much fun. Tuesday Night Hangout Live will turn very soon. Thank you for joining us. It's been a fantastic time. Camaraderie is strong, and we're built to last. Till next time, we look forward to seeing you again. Tuesday Night Hangout Live will be back soon. Give us a like. Don't say goodbye. Just see you later. FlashFam forever. Until we meet again.